Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host Solomon, and today I want to talk with you about one of my favorite subjects in this wicked world, anime boys. Today I want to give you a list of the most worthy from the most worthy, the most handsome from the most handsome, the most kind from the most kind. I want to give you the Jews, best bitches. Let me explain real quick. I have zero control about this and my life completely dedicated to my harem, so I just had no choice but to tell you about that. Otherwise, this shit gonna eat me alive from inside.
Give him to me!
So I'm gonna lay down my cards, ladies and gentlemen, and introduce you to my world.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Of course, it's just small top of the iceberg. Not even small top, small snowdrift of beautiful snowflakes on top of this iceberg. And it's definitely not top of some sort of, there's no places, no numbers. I have big heart and can love everyone equally at the same time. Except I love some more than others. But, seriously, it's absolutely impossible to put one above another in here. Now, relax. I'm gonna take you on tour into my sanctuary, my harem, where all my men live. It's gonna be a really quick look because in reality there is so much more to see. But this time, let's just make a quick introduction.
Nice!
Before we start, literally in all this anime, like a quadrillion of my other harem members, their quality is just on top, but today I picked specifically these ones, characters who got a residence permit in deepest parts of my heart forever. Ladies and gentlemen, with that we're starting our runaway show. And first one is Sebastian Michaelis and Ciel Phantom Hive from Black Butler. And yeah, I like controversy. And this OTP.
Electric chair.
It's probably really hard to meet female species who has watched Black Butler and did not fall for this magnificent bastard.
Nice ass. Do not lust in your heart. Jesus, you're right.
He's literally perfect. He's diabolically handsome. He can cook, he can clean.
But let me tell you, I got this ring.
He's graceful, elegant and classy. Awesome fighter, so he always will be able to protect his lady. Me? His butler's outfit is just... And excuse you for a second, have you seen this? You're welcome. He might eat your soul at the end of the road, but let's think.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Lost your soul for eternity.
Hell yeah.
And Ciel Phantom Hive. Yes, you might have some questions, but he's so cute and so rich and so sad. Our little English sad boy. How anyone can resist?
How can I refuse?
Seriously, he is sad. His life is a fucking shit. Go read manga. But for sake of me not going to jail, let's just say I was joking. Black Butler in general is treasure box of gold husbands. Literally every anime from our today's list is, but I have to make a choice. I'm sorry, but I have to. Next we got some special little guy from my favorite Devil's Abomination, Don Quixote do Flamingo from One Piece. Fashion icon of the show. I'm currently watching Dressrosa arc and you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. About 600 episodes technically, but it felt like an eternity. Finally, I can see these beautiful pearls almost every episode. Big mafia boss, fanfiction writers activation mode. Handsome, powerful, with cool abilities, king, Shichibukai, and etc. and etc.
Студентка, комсомолка, спортсменка. Наконец она просто красавица.
And look at this feather coat. I'm ready to kill for it. Plus he has such a tragic story, I can't even Sis, I just... Oh my god. Oh my god. Now let's go back to more classical anime for that kind of lists.
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
Death Note. And here I'm madly in love with Al, of course, and Inruk. Look, I don't know, but there's just something about him, probably that he's powerful god of death, and I really like his face. I think it suits him. Plus, look at these two shining stars. Eternal wisdom hiding in it. Somewhere really deep. And if you'll ever manage to slap him, his eyeballs probably fell out, and that's gonna be hilarious, I'm sure. Also, I love his position in story, like observer. He don't do much, he just observe. And for some reasons I feel really attracted to that kind of God's observation. Jesus is watching you, girl. Okay, that's not weird. Also, since he's god of death, he can finally end my misery in here.
Psych!
I think I don't have to explain myself with this one. I think we all agree that this emo boy should be included in official UN's list of hottest anime boys. Ryuk might cause some questions, but this one, I think not. Endless stock of sweets and candies attached. Next we got another strange object in my panopticon. Mayuri Kurotsuchi from Bleach. The captain of the 12th division in the Gotei 13 and second president of the Shinigami Research Institute. Look, I warned you about my tastes. Since the moment I saw this little freaking episode, I knew. He's my one and only. He's the one. From this particular moment. I saw this perfect makeup and my heart made Doki Doki right away. And he's so into his science stuff, like, boy, I admire people like that. A lot. Unfortunately for me and all his fans, we got to see him once in a millennium for like 3 seconds on the screen. So if you're in love with some side character in the show, you can understand that pain. And my loyalty level. And another exhibit is Baron Humbert von Schickingen from The Cat Returns.
Hey, stop!
Okay, next one is gonna be normal, I swear to God. But now, let me just enjoy my sinful life. Don't judge me, I'm a weak woman, okay? Maybe he's cat, but he's such a little gentleman, I swear to God, like, look at this suit, so elegant. And my heart made Doki Doki dancing. I watched only The Cat Returns, because this totally does make sense to like character and don't watch or read stuff where this character appears. That's logic, Bash. Straight up logic. Same situation with our next hero, Caprel Levi from Attack on Titan. Must have in harem of every respectful woman, and yeah, maybe he is small, but it's not always about the size.
Can you guys hear me good?
Plus, I didn't go far from Hobbits too, so I'm not the one who can talk. Another perfect housewife, doesn't seem like a good chief to me, but this disadvantage of his we can easily fix by adding Sanji to this combat set. And your life is gonna be pure ecstasy and chill from now on. I literally can't. Boy, look at this face and at the moves. Boy, just... Although I dropped anime on like a 3rd season to read manga at first, and then I dropped manga at volume 8 due to some health reasons, so I just like him in advance, let's say it like that, in credit. Ooh boy, next one is a very special guy. And it's a little bit cheating, because originally this is a game character and only then he got an anime universe extension. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you one of my favorite men of all times. Best of the best, my love, my heart, my husband, my brother, my friend, sweet child of mine, Dante from
Devil May Cry HD Collection.
Or to stay true to our original issue, Dante from Devil May Cry, the animated series. Perfect man does not exist, they said. What you can say now, huh? Eat it, haters. Finally, I can talk about that. If you have never played DMC, then go right fucking now and start from the 3rd part, because logically it's the first one. Be grateful that you exist in timeline where this character exists. Handsome as Apollo, funny, skillful in fightings, and his performances in 4th part is just...
In the end, we are all satisfied. You are set free.
You have just no idea how loud I screamed when I saw this literally few seconds of DMC5 trailer. You like, bruh, you can't even imagine. But of course I didn't play it yet due to few obvious reasons, and didn't watch any let's plays because I'm saving myself for our Lord Jesus Christ and for DMC5 fresh experience. Well, we're supposed to talk about anime. Okay, back to anime. No words needed anymore. Perfection.
That's a 10.
Another we got character. Another one.
And another one.
And it's Alucard, or previously Count Dracula from Hellsing. You can pick manga or anime, whatever, both versions is gold. If this character appears on the screen, you automatically know he's about to fuck some bitches up. They have no chances. And this style, oh my god. All my men literally fashion icons, if you didn't notice by the way.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Alucard is not a man. Well, technically he's indeed not a man. He's an immortal, super powerful, sexy vampire. But my point, he's not a man, he's Stonewall. You don't worry for him at all, because you know everything is gonna be 100% fine, because sis, you got it. And you can just watch him and admire how cool he is. There's no alarms and no surprises. Everything's gonna be tip-top. Plus this opening. For God's sake, it's masterpiece. Another golden classic of anime hotties. Juzo Suzuya from Tokyo Ghoul. Of course. As everyone else in this list, he's a little bit special. Very unique little boy. And as always, he's handsome and looks very interesting. And for me, handsome face is really important. Plus, again, his fighting skills and this goddamn scythe. My standards are very simple and clear, so no wonder this little fella ended up in my party. And I think I'm gonna mention last one for today. It was a really hard choice because literally everyone in D.Gray-man are my precious boys, so I had to make cruel survival game to pick only one for this video. It was a really hard decision, but my choice is Tiki Meek, the third disciple of the Noah family. He represents the pleasure of Noah and no wonder why. Once again, handsome as hell, powerful as hell, his abilities looks like butterflies and isn't that beautiful and cute? Look at them flying, my little fellas. Tiki is just walking around and being all classy and shit, so I just had absolutely no choice but to fall for him. It's all his fault. Plus, you won't get bored with him enrolled because all card games gonna be at your service. I don't know how to play cards at all.
You're not even giving me a chance of winning.
By the way, wanna mention real quick, the further Black Butler and D.Gray-man goes, manga, more beautiful it becomes. Drawing aspect. Same with Blue Exorcist. Every frame turns into masterpiece ready for Louvre walls. And for now, I'm gonna wrap it up, my friends. You might be wondering why there is no characters from Naruto or where's Killua, but the problem is, I still didn't watch all that. Yes, I didn't watch Naruto yet. I know I cannot be forgiven, but it's all its fault. I shared some of my treasures with you today and still have a lot, so you know what that means. Give a like to this video and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope I've succeeded in bringing you enjoyable time of entertainment. See you in next video, my beloved fellas.